case she's on right now.
I can go back and look it up if you need it.
But so Miss Riley, you were on probation. You've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 probations. 7. You were given a probation for this felony, and 4 months later, you picked up 2 new theft cases. You've had every opportunity for whatever help it is that is out there. It's not right, ma'am. Are you Kashonda Riley?
Yes, ma'am.
And so we've got 3 cases here for sentencing. Clause number 24, DCCR 1778. Is a motion to revoke probation. Ms. Riley is on probation for theft of property with previous convictions. Entered pleas of true in that case. Let's see which counts.
I believe 1 through 5.
1 through 5, thank you. And then we've got 2 new cases, 26 DCCR 0210 and 0211. Ms. Riley entered pleas of guilty in each of those, which are theft of property with previous convictions. The agreement on all of these was for a cap of 15 months in the state jail prison. I've received the pre-sentence report. Have you both had an opportunity to review that report?
We have, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
Any additions or corrections?
Not from the defense.
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Rojas, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. I know it's a big ask, Judge, and it's not something that the court, I think, probably is leaning toward, but we're asking the court to consider probation in all these cases. Ms. Riley is 27 years old. She's got 2 young kids at home. As you can see from the PSI, most of her previous offenses are theft or some type of deception cases. And certainly she's old enough to know better. She should know better. I think if you look closer at her background, it's a situation where she never really had a chance to get any kind of direction in her life. She was placed in the CPS custody when she was 3 months old. I think she lived with her aunt until she was 14. I think all that time, or most of that time, her mother was in prison. And when her mother got out of prison, Ms. Riley went back to live with her mom. From 14 to 17. At 17, she ran away from home. And I think her father's in prison now. I don't know how long he's been in prison, but he's in prison now. I think the easy thing to do is to go ahead and send her to the state jail. Not only for the court, the easy thing for Ms. Riley would be to send her to the state jail, so that when she gets out, her slate is clean. She starts all over. I don't know that that's gonna. I think if that happens, Judge, she's probably gonna be back in the same place she's at, committing offenses, committing more thefts. What I'm asking the court to do is consider probation with possibly ISF, the cognitive track of ISF, so that she can get some direction, hopefully start learning how to make better decisions, and get her life onto the right track. And I think, do you want to say something, Judge? At the appropriate time, she wants to say something.
Right.
No, I have had time to sit and think about my consequences. I wanted to I have talked to my aunt that I was staying with at first. She said that I could come back to stay with me and my 2 children. She's willing to help me try to get a GED and to get into the infirmary and the plant like the refinements. So
You need to look back. The NTRP case for me. How long she said? All right, Mr. Nichols.
Judge, I think the 15 months is appropriate in this case. Her misdemeanor history is incredibly extensive, lots of thefts, lots of probations that have been revoked. And if you follow the timeline, it's for committing thefts while on those probations, which is what she did here. Two new thefts, 6, 7 months after being placed on probation for theft. So I think given her criminal history and continuing to commit crimes while on probation, I think 15 months state jail is appropriate.
Give me just a second. I want to. Yeah. And if that's not easy to find, then.
What's the question, Ron? I might know. To this case?
No, I'm wanting to know, and it's not really gonna make a big difference, but you know, she said she's had time to sit and think, and what I wanted to know was how long she had to sit and think before she took the probation on the case she's on right now.
I can go back and look it up if you need it.
But so Miss Riley, it really, you were on you've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 probations. 7. You were given a probation for this felony, and 4 months later, you picked up 2 new theft cases. You've had every opportunity for whatever help it is that is out there. It's not like you've just taken time and not had opportunities with probation to help you. And so at this time in cause number 24 DC, excuse me. 24 DCCR 1778, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true, freely, and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of theft of property. Sentence you to a term of 15 months in the state jail prison. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. Cause number 26 DCCR 0210. Find that you pled guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of theft of property. Sentence you to a term of 15 months in the state jail prison. You will also receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. And then finally, in cause number 26 DCCR 0211, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty of theft of property. Find you guilty of that offense, sentence you to a term of 15 months in the state jail prison. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. These cases will run concurrently, which means together at the same time. I'm handing you the trial court certifications in each of those cases that shows that these were agreements that I followed, so you waived your right to appeal. I also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. If you have any questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Mr. Rojas. There's a real easy way for you to stop being incarcerated, and that's to stop stealing. You can't expect to keep doing the same thing and not have more harsh consequences. And so you need to understand that when you get out of state jail, if you do this again, it's going to get worse every single time. So if you want to be there for your kids and break the cycle, then that's going to be up to you to break that cycle. All right. Back with the bailiff.